But I am blessed and you are a best. No best dressed and yes, I smoke cess. One word is mine, young Nino, so don't test me. On the try, man, homie, like days low. I keep the bullets the size of a bread loaf. You keep the vapors, young homie, y'all want the smoke. And I keep them pitchforks with me, so don't get poked. Now let's not talk about you, shorty, I'm in the throat. Okay, she keep my words in the mouth like if they broke. I don't want to talk about you, shorty, I'm in the throat. She keep my words in the mouth like every quote. I'm the one, they say I'm the one, like I'm Jet Li. Talking down, I'ma get her down. What is What is good? What is good? Man, let's get it. This shit is crazy. Miss Morgan, hey now. What's going on, everybody that's just joining the show? Seeing a lot of new names popping in. I'm too bougie. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? We gonna get this thing jumping right. The question of the day. Yeah, we got it. We got it here for you. We're gonna do that. Get that jumping. And I mean, I'm looking to see if anybody's interested in sharing some talent today. I mean, we're gonna do all of that today because I mean, I'm just I'm just exposed. I'm just pretty much I'm in one of those moods, man. Like we're gonna get it in. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things if we can try to get it in. You know, we're gonna try to expand on something that I thought was interesting. And I don't know. I want to know what you think about it. It's current, something that had just happened recently, so I want to know if anybody has a take on it. You know what I mean? It's probably a trending topic at this point right now. I'm sure it's a trending topic right now. I'm almost certain it's a trending topic right now, but we're gonna jump into it after I get this section of invites out. Hopefully everybody's doing the same thing. Please share this live to everybody. Just share the live with your folks. Share this with at least 5 of your peoples. You know what I mean? Let them know that we in here tonight and we got some conversation for your nation. Because I'm pretty sure everybody gonna want to talk about this.
Instagram, Mr.J. Guns DCN is going live now with Ox.12, Quincy Limit, and Josh _.
At the end of the day, like, I think that shit is crazy. If anybody want to talk about that, we're gonna give it the floor. We're just trying to get everything going. Right now, just give me a quick second while I get all these invitations out. It's gonna take me probably about a good 5-10 minutes. So hopefully y'all just do the same. Send it out to everybody you know.
Message, Instagram, for J Guns Official, Mr.J. Guns is live now and send their live video to VOTW Fireflows.
This is what
Watch
we
it before it
got
ends.
going on tonight. We got a Motivation Monday night, and the question of the day has a dual situation. It has a dual question. So anybody that want to talk about this conversation can join the conversation as well. I really think this is an interesting conversation. If I ever actually had an interesting conversation, if I never had an interesting conversation. So I really just think that this would be a great opportunity to jump in on this kind of conversation. So I'm very much interested in hearing people's opinions about this conversation in particular. So as I get this thing going, I just want to see what's going on. See where everybody at today, see what's on everybody's minds, what's on everybody's hearts. I hope everybody's having a good start to their week. I've been, pretty much just kicking back, doing what I can to kind of like, figure out what I'm doing and where I'm heading with my situations and shit. I want everybody to know that, I appreciate those that have taken the time to involve themselves with the link posted in my bio, and support those links that are in that link. You know, I have my Spotify account, my YouTube account, uh, you know, along with the profile for the Beat of the Week. So I mean, that's you know what I mean, really where it's at. We're trying to get everybody to support and you know what I mean, show their love, man, because this is what we doing, man. We showing love to local artists. We supporting all the artists that are supporting each other, and everybody that's, you know, in this live right now. I want to just say thank you for taking the time to join in. Really though, because this shit is wild. I know by now a lot of you guys have seen the news where Lil Nas X had a pair of shoes he brought out, and there's the specifics about this shoe. There's a lot of things being flailed around. It's being, you know, used in a lot of different ways. Like people are utilizing this imagery and this concept of his situation in a lot of different ways. But you know, first things first, I don't agree with the choice. You know, I don't agree at all with the choice, you know, whatsoever. However, I feel like that's his choice to do that. You know, you can't judge a man by what they do. You know what I mean? You can't judge a man off of the decisions that he make. That's on that person to deal with those consequences later on when they come. But whatever his choice in the matter was, he made that decision. He was conscious when he made that decision, so that's on him at the end of the day. If you choose to endeavor with that again is your choice. But I just want to gauge people's opinions today on this particular topic, along with the question of the day, what's your motivation, which is my normal question for Motivation Monday on the Peasy Show. So again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for taking the time to join in today's episode. Brown Eyes, what's good, love? I see you, love. And it's just wild, weird, man. Like when I first took in that, whole thing, and I heard about it, everything that was taking place on that situation, I was like, wow. You know what I mean? This from the guy who was just talking about, I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road. You know what I mean? Like, I was really, really thrilled by this whole situation. Concrete Guy, what's good, Brody? But it's crazy, the whole situation. I mean, I just want to see what everybody else thinks about this, because this shit is real crazy. Like, I think honestly, this is a conversation worth talking about, man. Like, what do you guys think about this little Nas X thing with the new shoe, man? Because this shit is crazy. Like, I seen, not saying I seen with my own eyes, but like I've over listened to like the different ways that the people of our country are utilizing this man's ridiculousness, and I'm not gonna, and I have to acknowledge it as ridiculous, because regardless of it being his, choice in the matter, nobody said that we were not going to be subject to opinion, because everyone has one. But I'm very curious, very, very curious to know, like, what you guys think about this whole concept with this man getting these shoes or manufacturing these shoes. Because in an effort to announce, this, and after all of the backlash that was thrown at him afterwards, Nike released a statement saying that they were not associated with Lil Nas X or this manufacturing of this shoe, of this particular brand of shoe, or this particular shoe, despite the fact that it is the Nike Air Max 97. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Despite the fact that he's utilizing the Nike Air Max 97s, you know what I'm saying? And he clearly displays them as Lil Nas X Nike Satan shoe. Okay, it's just you know what I mean, something that I want to know from my people, from the crowd, you know what I mean, of my followers. Just what is your thoughts on this? What do you think is the situation? What is the stitch on your end? How do you think this shit swayed? Because this shit is wild. This shit's crazy weird. And I really think that, you know, as we go into the whole idea of the situation, it doesn't seem, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it's, you know, it's anything to do with anything other than the fact that it's just complete lunacy. And, you know, him trying to express the fact that he is, you know, what most people would consider atheist, because he obviously doesn't believe something, you know what I'm saying? Because and at this point you have to say to yourself, like, what is this man's, you know, views, you know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, you know, I've no stake in his race as far as like what his preferences are and how they match to the fact that, you know, his sexual preferences are totally against the, you know, Catholic and gospel of the, you know, the Bible itself. But I will say this, you know, I grew up my whole life, you know what I mean, knowing what was good and what was bad, you know, once I learned the Bible and once I learned things in the Bible, you know, it was just, I just think that it's really, really out there to it's, I don't know, like I can't really say anything other than that. It's just really, really, really weird because you know, it's as if that were not enough. You know, one of the main things that I realized about this is it was sort of something that came to me as like it was a question. It had a question mark in the middle of it as well. Like, okay, I'm not too concerned about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But one of the main things I am concerned about is the idea that he thinks this is okay. You see what I'm saying? He's got all of these representations that, you know, consist with satanic beliefs. And not even something of a situation where I've, you know, been able to say that I legit seen the video, because I haven't. But it's, to me, even odd that this guy would actually think that what he is, you know, what he is proceeding to do with this situation, and, you know, is in any way, shape, or form a legit form of, you know, him just trying to, you know, capitalize on his marketing system. I don't think that's the case. I think it's a lot deeper than that. So I just want to know, like, what do you guys think about this whole idea that he has come up with, this whole concept that he has started, where he is basically worshiping Satan? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know no other way to explain it, because that's really what it is. Like, I think that's by far one of the wildest things that I've ever been able to, you know what I mean, see show up, you know what I mean? And I can remember the whole Madonna thing back in the day. I thought that was weird too, you know, and I wasn't around when the whole shit started, when that, you know, but at the end of the day, yeah, you know what I mean, this was something of a thing that was frowned upon even at that time. So, like, it's crazy though, the response of how much attention went to him for that. It was just it was unparalleled, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't really understand how that was something that should have appealed to so many people. But then when you think about it, it all does kind of make sense. It's like, this guy actually, didn't have a problem, saying all of these things, but he also have to look at the fact that there was other people, there's other people that, really embrace certain aspects of that situation before. And, we don't really acknowledge that as well. Because thinking about the whole situation, if you really want to dive deep into it, there's two sides to the situation here. And I don't want to say nothing other than there is two sides to the situation, because at the end of the day, that's really what it is. But it's crazy though, still. You know what I mean? And it's wild, weird. Like, I don't know what the hell was on his mind when he decided to make this, or even the creation of the video throughout the descriptions that I've been given of it. It's wild. I never viewed it, and I don't think I will, but just the concept behind it and all of these different details that are given from it, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. So for me, I don't really know what to think of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to think of this. And I really want to get your opinion and see what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because I think this shit is some crazy shit. And I think that this is really just something that has taken a mind of its own and blew the fuck up out of nowhere. Give me a quick second. I'm almost done doing what I was doing here. One more. There we go. So yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God, I think this shit is crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, D-Boy, what's up, bro? Like, I'm just saying, bro. I think that whole situation, Mr. Munoz, what's good, my dude? But it's crazy, absolutely wild, weird, man. Like, I don't know how you think about this, or what you think about this, but I think that shit is wild, crazy. I think it's the most bizarre thing to ever have stepped foot on the stage. And I've seen some weird shit in my time, but I really think this is really what took the cake for me. Because I mean, hell, out of all the crazy things that I've seen, I don't think that has ever come across anyone's mind to implement an album like, or even just a record with a music video like that. You know what I mean? And I've seen quite a few. I've seen quite a few crazy music videos in my days. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I've ever seen a music video that describes what I was being described in the, these different news articles and different places, like just that. It's crazy. I mean, absolutely bonkers. So I just don't know. I mean, and I've seen, like I said, I've seen some crazy shit. Like, I literally have seen some wild shit. But when you really put the aspects of the situation into a whole, I don't think nobody's crossed that line like that, yo. That's one thing. You know what I mean? But I also wanted to speak on this because I noticed how it's got to the point where even politicians have started to talk about it and use it in their conversations or in their talking points as a way to strike at their opponents. And it's crazy how they've gone to this extent. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I mean? What I also heard was how one of the younger, newer, more popular artists that just recently hit the scene, you know, a couple of years ago, and has been really taking a shine to a lot of people that a lot of people don't realize is Joyner Lucas spoke out on this, you know what I mean, and was, you know, saying, you know, how offended, you know, he felt for the community of children that actually support this man's belief. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Yeah, man. Like, if you want to come through and talk, hit me up, man. Jump in, because this shit is wild, crazy. Talked about. I just want to know what you guys think about it, man. Like, I'm giving you a little bit of what I think about it, like personally, but I do want to know what you guys think about this, because this shit is crazy, bro.
Yo,
Hell
what's
yeah.
good?
D boy, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you for coming to the show tonight, man. So the conversation is on the board. We talking about motivation, but we also having a conversation on the side where we talking about this whole Lil Nas X thing, man. This shit is crazy. So I mean, what's your take on the whole situation, man? What do you think his whole idea and the messaging and all that shit was supposed to mean in this video, and then with the outcome with the release of this new shoe?
Hey, I seen that he wait, like I want to say I seen a song that he did, a new song. Somebody said he dropped a new song or something like that, but I don't know. I don't really like the song though, bro. What's up with Karma? What's up with Deluxe? Alex? What's up with y'all?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like when it comes to him releasing songs, like his first song that I ever heard, the first single that he debuted off of the first album, I like that. You know what I mean? That was a come out song. It kind of really, you know, took back, you know, a little bit of the whole object of, you know, hip hop in a sense, for, you know, more of a back home country type of vibe with it, you know, and it had potential to do a lot of big things in it that it did. But now with this new release that I'm hearing about, now I've never listened to the song. I have not listened to this song, and for fear of my own sanity, I'm a little nervous about listening to this song, because I think that this song in particular really crosses some lines here. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about you know what I mean, a homosexual man. He came out, he admitted that. We're fine with that portion of it. But it's the object of, you know, not just him pole dancing, but him pole dancing as a representation of going down to hell, lap dancing with Satan, you know what I mean, snapping his neck and taking his crown. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know the symbolisms, but at the end of the day, my first impression on this whole thing is, why would you even create a video idealistically like this, you know, and not explain the message behind it? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that should have been something that he should have at least elaborately brought back an explanation for. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, brother.
So my question to anybody today that's going to be talking about this, man, is like, what do you guys think about this shit? What is your idea? And what do you think about this new shoe he's dropping? He just dropped a new shoe as well. If you didn't hear about that, he dropped a new shoe.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So the new shoe is he calls it Nas X Satan Nike Air Max 97s, right? So we're talking about not only did he just drop a video with satanic symbolisms in it, but he also doubled down by, you know, manufacturing his own line of shoe. And this shoe has hosted the pinnacle on the shoelace, the cross, the upside down cross, and it has a drop of human blood in the shoe.
Yeah.
Like, can anybody explain to me where that shit is not sick and satanic? Like, I'm honestly a little lost on the whole thought process, because I just don't think that this is something that should be having this kind of conversation. That this should be something that nobody is, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, okay, this is a conversation that, you know what I mean, he's just going to get by with, and he's going to be able to have casually in a conversation, you know, on his own, without having somebody drop something crazy on his fucking inbox later on and saying, yo, bro, you might want to sit down and think about what you just did.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Hey,
you know, I'm asking.
music,
Huh?
I said I'll be hearing your music, bro.
Oh yeah. I dropped the album a couple weeks ago, so that's new on the market for me right now, streaming everywhere on all streaming platforms. So I mean, like, you know, that's what I got going on. I'm trying to get a new project underway. I just sent over the vocal files for another project that I'm doing with the platform Beat of the Week, as a collaboration track, you know what I mean, for one of their compilation albums that's going to be coming soon. So yeah, man, I'm working, man. I'm constantly working. I'm doing new things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm staying motivated, bro. That's the process, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is.
Feel it,
you know, keep with that motivation process, man. Music is what's keeping me motivated. Push Talk, what's happening? So Silky Silk. But you know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's just so much going on with that whole situation that I want to get somebody's opinion on this whole thing. Like, I really want to gauge other people's opinions on this thing. So, like, for me, it's the concept of the pinnacle, you know what I'm saying, the idea of having this, you know, this drop of human blood, and the upside down cross. And, you know, as I said earlier, Nike had announced that they are not associated with Nas X and this ideology that he came up with manufacturing the shoe. So
everybody's saying that a lot of artists, though, that like they make like brands and stuff, their own brands and stuff, and they be trying to put it
absolutely.
out there. Yeah, there's a whole
I agree.
bunch.
See, now,
Beyonce, Jay-Z,
well,
they all got
you
some
got to
shit
think
out.
but you got to think though, they are actually endorsed and sponsored by these companies that the shoe is manufactured from. So, for example,
Jordan,
Nike
Michael Jordan.
and Jordan's. Yeah, before Jordan did his own thing, you know, before Jordan started doing his own thing, you know what I'm saying? He had the Nike endorsement, which got him, you know, where he was able to develop his own brand under that name, under the shoe line he has. So you see what I'm saying? Like, there was
brother,
you know, along with other artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What we saying?
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. They're just hella people that, do their own brands and shit, bro. Like Jay-Z and fucking Beyonce, bro. And everybody, bro. Like, everybody got a fucking damn, like, clothing line. You know what I mean? Or perfume,
right,
or whatever the hell they make, you know?
Yeah, but my biggest query with the whole thing is, why take that particular direction? Why that particular direction? And not only was that something of significance, but he also designed he also only designed about 666 pair of these shoes, which I just found out today that they are all sold out.
Y'all should be cutting out for a minute, huh?
Oh, okay. So it was cutting out.
Yeah, a couple of
So
times
you
out of
say
the
that you
bunch.
say we're supposed to. You think we're supposed to, Chris Coach, my dude, Chris Coach. I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Bring you in, Brody. So it's crazy, this idea though. I really think this is just a little out of the way here, like when it comes down to it. Cause real talk, like I've seen, multiple artists,
What's up
multiple
with Chris
celebrities,
Coach?
celebrity
What's up
public
with you,
figures.
family?
Yo, what's
What's
good,
up
Fred?
with Chris
What's up? Yo, I just
Coach?
What's
jumped on
goody?
this shit.
What's
I mean,
goody?
I'm
What's
getting ready.
goody?
I just hopped on the shit. I said before I go to the studio. But yo, what's up? What y'all talking about? What's the topic? What's going on?
Man, listen, we having a conversation today about about the situation going on with Lil Nas X right now. The conversation on the
Oh, that shit's
table
crazy.
is what is your thoughts on the music video to the new shoe that he just released? The fact that he only released like 666 pair and they're all sold out.
I mean, yo, on some real shit. That shit's crazy. But yo, I think, I mean, like, I mean, I think it's like niggas shouldn't even be talking about this shit because it just brings more attention to some bullshit. And I mean, but there's people out there that agree with that shit, and who knows what the fuck this nigga's doing for that deal or whatever he just did. And I mean, but at the same time, I don't like spreading like. I mean, even like I don't even want to talk about that shit because it's just spread. I mean, it's just negative shit to
Agreed.
talk about. And at
I
the end of the
agree.
day,
I agree with you on
you know
this.
what I mean? But it is, you know what
I
I mean? But
agree with you
it's
on that
crazy.
level though. But it's crazy as fuck though, bro. And that's the only reason. Think about it, bro. Like at the end of the day, as far as the music video is concerned, I didn't watch it. As far as the shoe is concerned, I can't endorse it. But I did want to talk about it specifically because of the simple fact that, aside from the fact that this man's sexual preference, it has nothing to do with that. Has everything to do with the fact that his ideology in this video and the premise for this manufacturing shoe that he just released is just,
Yeah.
whoa, man. It makes
But
you
a lot
really
of them
say that.
people, like, yo, you gotta understand, a lot of people the people that's giving them deals and shit, they're gay fucking devil worshippers, and they fucking try to make people be gay and try to do crazy, stupid shit. So but he's all with that shit because he's already, you know what I mean, like, and like, at this point, he's fucking probably just doing whatever. He don't care. He's just getting a bag, like, but it's a lot of crazy, devilish shit going on. I mean, like, it's
And,
apparent, obviously.
and
And now, you know what the crazy thing is? The crazy thing that's fucked up is down now. They feel brave enough to bring this shit. You know
to
what I
the
mean? To like
forefront,
the main, yeah, exactly. Just put it right there for everybody to see.
right?
Like that's the crazy shit. I
Because
mean,
think about this. There was a conversation that I overheard when I was listening to this YouTube channel called The Damage Report, right? And in this report, they were saying that that Madonna had done something similar to this in a music video. Now, my thing is, I've watched a lot. I don't really listen to a lot of Madonna music, but the last Madonna music video that I remember seeing, and this was supposed to have been like years ago, right? I used to watch Madonna videos because, hell, you got to think, if you watched
Madonna's
MTV,
bad, yo.
if you watched
Madonna is bad, yo.
MTV, that's
Yo,
what
she
I'm
used to be
saying.
bad. Everybody was watching Madonna.
If you
Haitian Jack
watched
was
Madonna
busting
got
it back
the
in
MTV,
the day too.
bro.
if you've seen MTV videos
Yo,
back
Haitian
in the
Jack was
early
busting it.
90s, you've seen a fucking Madonna video. You've
Hey,
watched a
Madonna got
Madonna
the
music
perfume,
video.
bro.
Huh?
Madonna got the perfume instead of the shoes. She got the perfume. Everybody be trying to make some kind of thing.
Well, I mean, we understand that part of it. What I'm trying to understand is just the idea of where this concept, you know what I mean, stem from. You see what I'm saying? Because when we think about what the hell was the idea behind this, it's confusing and nobody
Oh
really gets
yeah.
what the hell's
No, I mean,
going
I
on. You
really
know what I'm
think, yo,
saying?
I think it's easy. I think it's easy to figure it out. It's right there. It's in front of everybody right now. So like, it's been out there before they put the shit out there. I mean, they was having people put it out there, so people already knew. It's right there. They find people
Facts.
that are really talented and people that appeal to the masses, and they have them spread their satanic bullshit or their fucking anti-God shit or their fucking or like something. I mean,
Right,
it's like
right, right.
it's people. I mean, it's people. I mean, it's like it's people. It's fucked up, but I mean, it's like, and I don't understand why they're doing this. Like, you really have to believe in some crazy shit to fucking like, cause what are they getting out of fucking humiliating people and like sacrificing people and doing that shit. You really got to believe in some crazy shit to do what these people are doing.
Exactly. But I mean, it does shed light on a lot of different things, and that was another reason why this conversation was brought up to me, because think about the difficulties of how people, or what people go through or have gone through, even artists, former artists of the industry have gone through in the industry before they stepped away from it, before it took over their, it took them over and just literally consumed them. You know what I'm saying? So is this what you willing to fight for is the question. And how far are you willing to go,
Hey,
you know
bro,
what I
read that
mean,
comment.
to reach for that crown?
Hey, you
What's
wanted
up?
to know that, bro. He said it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
that's the real big question that yeah. And I agree. Condemned, man. Like, are you willing to sacrifice your soul
He said something
for
about
the
gays to
cost?
hell.
like, yo, I mean, it's something different. Like, people are willing. I mean, some people are like that. Some people would do anything, like, just to get
Hey,
something. I mean,
brother,
just to get, like,
have y'all
just
ever
to have
heard
that
that little
lifestyle.
Nas song? Somebody sent me a snippet, but I don't think it's all that good though. The song, bro. I didn't hear it, but somebody sent me a little
Some real
snippet.
shit.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yo, but
I
yo, on some
can't
real shit.
I can't indulge, man. And I think I honestly just refuse to indulge in that kind of thing, because it just, to me, it's more of complicity, you know what I mean, than anything. If you are okay with this kind of thing, or if your ideals think that this, your ideology or your thought process is in agreement with this, then it's also saying that you're complicit with the ideologies of devil worships and demonic things that are all, put in a catalog of things that could most definitely
It's like it's
be
bad. Like
considered,
it's like
you know what I
like
mean, unspiritual.
you know what you're saying is like it's bad. It's just good and bad shit. But that's the same thing. Like why do fucking even though you have like a lot of bad people, like a lot of bad groups, a lot of bad white supremacists, KKK shit. Why do they do that shit?
Right,
Because they want to be attached to something powerful when it's fucking. For some reason, I mean, they'll do it. It's the same. It's the same shit, and that's even more powerful than any group in the world. Like, you know what I mean, to have that
right,
power and the fucking. You know what I mean, to have the power and then. You know what I mean, have the money.
Said
It
he
just
sent
it puts you to
somebody
a
a
whole nother
song,
level.
but
So some
who?
people would do that shit. You know what I mean? But it's just
Hey,
good and
who
right.
did
bad
you
shit.
send
That's
the
all it is.
song
You
to?
know what I mean? That's just
He
like when
sent
you
it to
take a.
me.
That's just like when you take a
Uh,
tour, just skip school and go sell drugs. It's like you know what you're doing. This is good and
Right.
bad shit, but it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's like I mean,
That's
so
what I'm
people, so I
saying.
can see, so I can understand how this shit's going on because you know what I mean. They want the power. They know they're doing bad shit, but at the same time, like they think the benefits are better. It's just good for them. You know what I mean, like so I could totally
I
understand why
got
this
you.
shit's happening. I totally understand why a lot of shit. You know what I mean, it's all the same shit.
It is, and I agree that's basically what it's saying to the people. I mean, those that are actually paying attention, because it's more than just you listening to it and, oh, that's a snappy song. It's got dope, concept to it. First and foremost, if you drill back the music section of it, and kind of pay attention more to the symbolisms that reflect that, do you not realize the massive influence that this song is presenting? Like, I ain't gonna front. Like his first song, you know what I'm saying, Old Town Road, that had some symbolisms in it that weren't necessarily something that you should be expecting. You should be accepting your kids listening
That's
to,
why that
because
hoop.
you think about it.
That's why that hoopty
He
ass record
talks
was
about
pushed like
drinking
that.
lean and codeine, cheating on his wife and all this kind of crazy shit. It's a crazy, mixed up situation. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the
Mhm.
day, the industry has perpetuated negativity and ignorance at its finest, so that people are tone deaf to the realizations of the craziness. You see what I'm saying? Like it's
on,
like
people know it's there.
where
It's
did
right
this
out
come
there. Like
from?
if you
Oh, this
can't see
shit. They
that shit
don't think
now,
about that. All they thinking about
if
is,
you
oh,
can't
that
see
shit
that
is
shit by
party
now,
music. That's
if you can't see that shit by now, then it's crazy. Everybody knows right now. So if people like they put it out there slowly, and then they put it out there slowly, like, but now it's out there. So now everybody got the chance to choose. Do they want to be fucking devil worshippers
right.
and get down with the thing, or do they want to fucking be like, no? So I mean, now it's out there. So now people is like, of course they're gonna buy them shits. They're gonna be sold out. There's a lot of people that's like down with that shit. They want to have money and power. Like if they have to worship Satan and do whatever crazy shit, they probably
And
do it.
they willing to just use that as they way in. I get it. I'm even looking at it like, oh, Greg Beats in the building. What's up, bro?
But yo, on
I
some real shit, yo,
literally just,
I gotta be out. I gotta hit the studio. But hey, yo, thank you for having me. I
yeah,
wanted to
man.
pop up and see
Hey,
what's up,
man,
but yo, anytime,
for
yo, I'm
real,
glad we
bro.
could,
Hey,
I
man,
we
feel
stop
could
you,
by
bro.
converse
on
and shit.
Wednesday.
I feel you.
Stop by on
Gotta stay
Wednesday,
on
man,
the
if you can,
grind.
bro. Let me know, cause we got new
Yo, you
music
already know, bro.
Wednesdays. We drop new wave music. Anytime you got some music from me, man, drop
I
it
bet.
by. Drop by the crib. Drop by the show on Wednesday, man. Come through and let me hear something. I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah,
throw
I'll
some
send you
love
some
on you.
shit. You already know.
All right, boys,
All
man.
right.
I appreciate you for stopping by the show, man.
Yo, no problem, bro. Y'all take it easy, all right?
All right, then,
You
Chris,
too,
bro.
big dog. I'll check you later, bro. All
All right, well.
right, peace. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
bro,
That's
we
my
got
bro
this
Chris
shit
Coates,
lit,
man.
bro.
Big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like he just came through and just dropped some good words on folks, man. Like, yeah,
Bro, this live lit,
like
though, bro.
for real.
He said, can I hop in
I
the
just
video
think this
chat?
was
Yeah,
one of the,
request.
hold up. I got you, bro. I got you. You can send a request, but I'm gonna try to get you right now. That's my big. That's the big. That's one of my biggest fans right here. It's my dude. Anytime you want to stop by, he know I got you. You know I got you, big dog.
Yeah, for surely, bro. Let him on this thing.
Yeah, man. And I mean, you got to think, man. In this day and age, they already got, they already got men dressing. You got men wearing dresses. You got men, you know what I'm saying, walking around with black lip, black nail polish, and all kind of shit like that on they bodies and shit. And they doing video shoots. Oh, this is Gucci, Balenciaga, and they talking about, oh, this shit cost me $5,000, but not realizing that this particular thing, man, it's literally acknowledging to other people that not only are you you're perpetuating the disrespect of the male.
I can't send a request.
I
Since
don't know why either, but
2011.
it's for some reason I tried to
2011.
request him. I'm gonna try again, but I mean yeah, he been following me since 2011. He's been following my music. He's been following me and my music since 2011. That's what he was trying to
That's
say, but he
hella
can't.
long,
It's
bro.
saying that he's been on my show. He's been on the show before. He's been on my show before. So like that's why I was trying to pull him in now. I think it's something
Hey,
going on
bro.
with your connection.
Hey, I made this beat, bro, but I don't know if it's that good though, bro.
Oh, you want shit? Take an honest. I'll give you an honest opinion. I can tell you.
All right, you want me to play it?
Yeah,
Tell me if you hear it, bro.
I've been hearing you tampering a little bit over here. fucking with that.
For real?
Yeah, I'm fucking with that. That shit is died. That shit is hot. I'm fucking with that.
For
That's
sure.
what I'm talking about. That shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you haven't got the new update on your app on your phone and shit for the for Instagram, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, that's another thing too.
Oh yeah, the update, yeah.
So
He
once
said,
you get
"Love
that
that
new
feel
update,
good
most
vibe."
likely, yeah,
I
that beat
appreciate
is
it.
definitely a vibe.
Yeah, Nolan, good looking. Nolan, that's my boy Nolan from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, brother, I made that though.
That shit is hitting though.
Yeah, bro.
That shit hit. That shit is definitely a hit. You got something right there, bro. Add a few drops in that shit.
Yeah.
Something like that there. You know? Let it build back up to it.
Hell yeah, bro. I worked on
You
that
know what
one,
I'm
bro,
saying?
for real.
Throw a couple of good snare snaps or them hat snaps in that shit. You know what I mean? Throw a couple of more hats in that shit when you building it back in before the beat drop. You
Hell
got
yeah,
something. You
brother.
going like, cause even right now that shit is hit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hit music right there. Take that shit, and then as it's building, throw a couple of snaps, throw a couple of them hat snaps in there. Let the hat tap in there.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Then the beat drop. You know what I mean? I'm telling you,
Hell
you got
yeah.
something right there, bro. For sure. I'm gonna have to come fuck with you on some beats, shit.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure. For shizzle.
Hey, bro, your boy from
Shizzle.
Canada, huh, Mr. J, remember?
Oh, my boy NA
The one that was on live,
613. Yeah, that's
the
my
one that
dude.
was on live with us, remember?
Yeah,
Nate, there we
that's
go,
my bro
Nate, bro.
NA6. Yeah, that's my bro
Yeah, my
NA613. My boy Nate. Yep.
yeah, my boy Nolan, that's in here. He from Canada, bro.
My dude Nate is from Toronto. He's in Toronto.
I follow,
So
yeah. I
shout
follow
out to
Nate,
Canada.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my
Yeah,
nigga
for
from. Shout out
real.
to all my shout out to all my Canadian connections. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure. Cause I mean,
Nolan
shit,
said
he
he
ain't the
from
only
the
one I know
north.
out there. Oh, he from the north?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like, you know, shout out to the whole continent of Canada, man, for real. Big love.
hey, I was in LA, bro, last year in October. That's where your
Yeah.
Misha Moons are from.
My bro, Mr. Munoz, he just actually he's from LA, but he moved to New Mexico. So you know what I'm saying? He out there in New Mexico right now.
I fuck to New
Much love to the
Mexico
homie
too,
though.
though. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what we do here. As a matter of fact, while we still got some time, I'm about to do something real quick because I did
For
see that
sure, bro.
message came through, so I'm gonna check in with the homie that sent me that link first, my boy 4K.
For
I'm gonna
sure,
check in with
bro.
that real quick.
Yeah, it's good, brother.
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, bro. I'll be
Cause I got
having
like
hella shit, bro.
I mean for real, like it's you know what I mean. Personally, I'm always all about, you know, that's my goal, you know what I'm saying? That's really what this show is built for. This show was built to, you know, show love and, you know, constantly support the artists that, you know what I mean? They need that support, you know what I mean? And in
Yeah,
my situation, like, you know, we looking at local artists, underground, you know what I'm saying?
hell
And
yeah,
when it comes
brother.
to underground artists, like this is just, you know what I'm saying, me just saying, speaking, and I'm saying this is because like this is real shit to me. But when it comes down to it, at the bottom of the barrel, man, are artists that come from, like, you know what I'm saying? They come from a place where they don't really have, you know what I mean? And they're not really looking towards that idea of, well, this may never happen. Their ideology is, man, we're gonna get it. I'm gonna get this motherfucking $1 million motherfucking record deal. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? We gotta support each other. You know what I mean? And that's real.
Hey, bro, one thing, bro, it's like, bro, like without people, bro, you wouldn't be able to get no numbers, bro. You see what I'm saying, or whatever, bro. It's like it's all about showing love, bro, and uplifting each other, bro, to go to the top.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay.